Oh, we're bringing our basketball. That's outstanding. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh,
Move 'em around. Marty, you mind if we move them around so I can sit here and have them around?
Coach,
you want to see
Yeah,
him?
yeah.
feel free, please.
Sit
What are we
there.
going to do? We're
Thank
going to
you.
move this around? Of course. Absolutely. You got it. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. All right. We're now joined by the Texas contingent. Congratulations, coach and ladies, for the victory tonight. With us are our trio of players: graduate student guard Shaylee Gonzalez, junior forward Taylor Jones, sophomore guard Rory Harmon, and we will begin with an opening statement from head coach Vic Schaefer. Coach.
Well, first of all, I just want to congratulate East Carolina on a great season. I thought their coach did a tremendous job with them. I was very concerned. I'd watched probably more film on them than any team that I've played against in a long time. Just a lot of respect and admiration for how they play the game. She does a great job, her and her staff, with those kids, and we just played really well tonight. As I told her when we shook hands, she said they're a champion. They need to go get their championship rings because they've had a heck of a year. But they ran into a Texas team tonight that I was proud of them. I thought they played hard. They looked interested defensively, which is always big for me. And, I think that shows. We had 10 steals. We had 12 block shots. Taylor had 6 of those. And I just thought Rory ran our team like a point guard's supposed to. She found the right people at the right time. We had a good transition tonight. We had 40 points in the paint, which is always big, and we had 3/4 of single-digit scoring defensively. Field goal percentage defense was 17%, but again, I thought that's because we did a good job, and our guards did a good job guarding their guards, and then their freshman of the year, I think our length and our size bothered her a little bit. She's had a heck of a year, y'all. That is a heck of a player. She's going to be a great one for them for the next 3 years. So, hey, I think all these kids up here, the kids in our locker room, could tell you just about everything you need to know about that team. We've spent 4 days on them. And I thought our kids did a great job of taking that to the floor and really executing. So, other than 66% from the free throw line and 17 turnovers, thought our kids were pretty right on tonight. So happy for these kids. They've worked extremely hard, giving God the glory for number 26. And we'll get ready for obviously a great Louisville team that just played for their conference championship and played a great team tonight and beat a great team. So we'll have our hands full on Monday.
Thanks, Coach. We'll now direct the next set of questions to the student athletes. And if you're joining us on Zoom and you want to ask a question, please use the raised hand function. First question for the student athletes tonight will come from gentleman here. Please identify yourself.
Hi, Terry Middleton with Horns Illustrated. For any one of the players, what was it like to have Sonia back on the court?
Oh, it was great. I'm just so very happy for her. I mean, being out for so long is it's really sad. She plays a really big part in our team on and off the court, and I'm just so happy for her, and I'm glad that she got her little round of applause and standing ovation when she got subbed in. So yeah, I'm just very happy for her.
Next question, Cedric Golden, Austin American Statesman.
Taylor, it was physical in there. I mean, you were banging around with their big girls. Why was it important for you guys to establish your physical size on them and give them problems on the interior?
We knew going into this game that we had a lot of size on them. And so I think a focal point that we wanted to focus on was to get the ball into the paint. And so I think us 4s and 5s sort of knew that it was going to be a physical battle down there. And like Coach said, their 5-player, number 22, number 22, right? Or 23? 23. She has had a great freshman year, and I knew that it was going to be physical down there. And so we just came in and knew what we had to do down there.
Hey, and let me just remind everybody here, Shaylee scored her 2,000th career point tonight in college, and Taylor scored her 1,000th career point tonight. So there's over 3,000 points sitting here next to me between the two of them. So it's a really special night for all of us and for our team. But it's really cool to be there and to be able to present Shaylee with this ball, just a commemorative of the night. So, sorry, Barb.
No, that's Coach. Well-deserved milestones to both of them. Congratulations. Next question for our players. Yes. Please identify yourself.
Tyler Feldman with KVU Sports here in Austin. Shaylee, do you think that's the most complete game you guys as a team have played this season?
I definitely feel like we've had other games that are complete as well. But, I mean, I'm just super proud of my team. And we came in here and we knew it was going to be a dogfight. And we knew that we needed to be focused mentally and physically. And especially after that last game, we were very frustrated and we were just ready to play again. So.
Yes, next question for Danny Davis, Austin American-Statesman.
Shaylee, you may have been asked about this already, but the 2,000 career points is kind of what it means for you to kind of get that milestone, and what does that number mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, super special. I feel like I definitely have worked super hard in my whole basketball career, and it was just super exciting to see, you know, my family and my friends, or the fans celebrating for me.
We're going to go back to Cedric Golden for our next question. Austin American-Statesman.
Hey, Rory, your first 4 field goals as a team were all in the paint. How important was that to establish inside dominance?
Like Taylor and Coach Schaefer said earlier, I mean, we know that we can get to the paint willingly whenever we want to, and then we have post players like Taylor, Deanna, Hattie, Fom, all of them down there, and Mina, Jock, whoever it is in the paint that can finish very well over shorter people, even if they're not. I mean, we work really hard inside, and I'm actually very proud of them to finish all the contact. They knew it was coming. They know the doubles are coming, the triples, quadruples, and all that. They're coming, and they were able to make a move fast enough and finish through all that contact, so that's good.
Yes, we have time for 1 or 2 more questions for the student athletes. We'll go first to Terry, and then we'll go back to Danny Davis here.
Hi, this is Terry from Horns Illustrated again. So Taylor, you had 8 rebounds, but it looked like they were trying to beat you up a little bit. What was it like under the boards?
It was really physical. I am really tall and I have really long arms, so that helps. There were a few times where I was sort of thrown to the ground, or things that I may have thought were fouls weren't called, but that's just how it is being a post. I mean, looking at tonight's game compared to all of our Big 12 games, I don't think that it was more physical than any of those. I think it was probably the same. It's just the post life. We get beat up down there. Yeah.
The final question for our student athletes will come from Danny Davis of the Austin American-Statesman.
Any of the players, I don't think it'd be possible to have a bigger smile than what Sonya had when she checked in. How much of a boost does having her back out there give this team?
Yeah. I mean, it's just super exciting, and like Rory said, like, I'm super happy for her, and to be able to, you know, see her shoot that 3-pointer and go in, we were all super excited and happy for her. And then, I mean, she got 13 minutes, and we need her more, and hopefully the next game she'll be able to play more.
Ladies, thank you very much again for your time this evening, and congratulations, and we'll see you on Monday evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Harry. I got it. You just don't worry about that. We got it. All right, we will open it up for questions for Coach Schaefer, starting right here in the front row, please.
Vic, I could see your face when you heard the crowd erupt when Sonya went on the court late in that first quarter. For you to see how hard she's worked to get back out on the court, what were you feeling in that moment for her?
Yeah, I mean, that's a kid that obviously played a big part in our season, and she's been out. And, you know, Tom, I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure that we ever thought we'd get her back until when we got back from the Big 12 and got our eyes on her. Trainer got her eyes on her and was able to see, you know, how much she had improved that week that we were gone. because we left her here to spend two times a day with other trainers to work on her. And let me tell you, her daddy's been here quite a bit, and he's in there sitting with her and encouraging her and prodding her to, work and push, because it's uncomfortable, y'all. What that knee to her thigh and what it caused is really, for all of y'all and including myself, and I've done this a long time, you really have no idea what what happened to her, and realize how, it's pretty traumatic injury, and it just caused her a lot of, trouble. I mean, it's the only way to put it. And so to see her make some big strides here the last 3 days with Rosie, my trainer, is really, again, I appreciate all she's done in getting her ready, because I'm telling you, I'm not sure any of us really thought, when we left, I don't think we thought when we got back that she'd be able to play this weekend. We were kind of hoping maybe the next one.
Do you think she'll see more minutes then? Do you like what you saw tonight? Did you talk to her and how she felt?
Yeah, so I think the evaluation now comes, how does she feel tomorrow? She's practiced 3 days, y'all, but she's never gotten through a whole practice. And so, Rosemary told me this morning, said, Coach, she's free to do what she feels like she can do. Doctors turned her loose as far as, do what you can do. And if she's doing enough for you, then she can go. My concern always is the rust. She's got to make shots. That's what she's done for us. And if she can't make shots, but I thought she was playing hard defensively too tonight. She was trying to get out and passing lanes. And so I'm happy for her. At the same time, it's great to have another guard that we can play, and Shay got in foul trouble tonight. I was frustrated with that, because I didn't, I thought Shay was really good early, and we certainly didn't need that. So in any case, I thought we navigated that quite well. Jacqueline played really well tonight, y'all. Her and Amina, my two freshmen, played 30 minutes in an NCAA tournament game. That's great.
Next question will come from Cedric Golden, Austin American-Statesman.
Hey, Vic, this was one of the more physical games of the weekend. I mean, the big girls were getting after it, and we agree it's a guards game.
Yeah.
But how important is it to establish the physicality, especially with what you guys got coming up with Louisville and perhaps some other big teams that are in your bracket?
Yeah, our bigs have got to, I've been on them. I've been telling them, hey, you guys have got to be better. We've got to be better down there. I think Taylor was 5 out of 10 in the championship game. Nobody else was close. We've got to be better. Like, just so y'all know, for me, guards have to shoot 45% from the field, 35 from three. But your bigs are supposed to shoot 60 from the field. Okay? I got one right now shooting 60. That's Hattie. My other bigs are in the 50s. So I just, I challenged them. I thought they really, I thought Taylor was really good tonight. 6 block shots, y'all. That's pretty good. And had 8 rebounds, and of course Dee had her 10 and 11. And so, but we've got the biggest team in the Big 12, right? And so even in the NCAA tournament, we've got to take advantage of that. We cannot be bullied. Like it just seems like every night we got people shorter than us, and they're just jacking us up. And that ain't how it's supposed to be, y'all. And so I've challenged our kids to not let that happen. You got to fight back. I mean, you just do.
Coach, you have a motto, it's not what we do, it's how we do it. Even though the score would suggest you had a fantastic game, what are 1 or 2 areas that you're going to be working on for the next game?
Well, I mean, we had too many turnovers, 17. We shot 66% from the free throw line. And so, I think that's, 2 areas right there we've got to be better at. And we got to stop, we seemed like tonight, especially in the first half, we bailed them out on a lot of, tough shots. Just contest. Don't foul. Just contest the shots. That's it. So those are three areas that seems like I brought that up a lot in timeouts, and we'll continue to work on it. They got after us on the offensive boards too. They had 19, and 6 of them were dead ball, so 13 live ball offensive boards. We got to be better there. We work on that every day. I do 2 to 3 rebounding drills every day. But this is this team, y'all. We continue to be a work in progress, and we're a long way from perfect. But if I can get them to play that hard every night, we'll have a chance to win every night. But I thought we played really hard tonight. I'm really proud of them.
If you could state your name and affiliation before the question, please.
Hunter Dorsick, the Daily Texan. So your defense held East Carolina to 0 field goals in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
What does it say about your team's competitiveness that they kept up the intensity even though the game was already out of hand?
Yeah, thanks for that. I didn't realize they didn't have a basket. So, again, that's as I tell them all the time, I don't care what the score is. I care about what we're doing and how we're playing, how we honor and respect the game. It was 19, I think, at half, and I told them it's 0-0. Let's go. Let's see what we're made of. And so I thought we did a good job coming out of the gates in the third quarter, outscored them 21-9. And then in the fourth quarter, we had some substitutions and still were able to do a decent job defensively. So I think it says that our kids were locked in and playing hard, and didn't matter who we had on the floor. If they were getting time, they knew that I wanted them to play really hard on that end. So I'm proud of them for doing that.
We'll go to a question now from Danny Davis at the Austin American-Statesman. We've got time for a few more questions, so if you are wanting to ask a question, just put your hand up and we'll get to you.
Vic, I don't know if you can really judge it just because the score was out of hand, but what did you think of the fourth quarter and just kind of the way that Shaylee and Sonia ran the offense while you got Rory some rest?
Yeah, it was good. I thought we did some really good things there, and again, I'm just trying to give her and Dee and Shaylee some rest. Shaylee she really was playing well and didn't really want to come out. And, if I'm going to rest Rory, I have to usually play Shaylee. And so in any case, I was pleased with it. And again, it was good to be able to get some kids some rest tonight. And I knew Shaylee was pretty jacked up. She was excited, had a great game. Family was here, and it's a special night, y'all. Let me tell you, hard to score 2,000 points in college basketball. So the kid really hit a milestone tonight.
All right, Terry, next question.
But you talked about how, you're playing against other coaches at Texas. So Rodney Terry took the team to the Sweet 16. What's your thoughts on that? And you have any comments about how they're doing?
Yeah, no, I don't feel like I'm coaching against other coaches here at Texas. I just know what the standard is for all those other sports, and it's just a way of life here. So as we've talked about with our student athletes, we embrace it. It's what we signed up for. I'm really happy for Rodney and his staff and that team. Boy, they're playing at a high level. Those guys, they're really, and they're nice kids too. I'm gonna tell you, all those guys, y'all, when you pass them in the hallway, they always say, "Hi, Coach. How you doing?" They're approachable. They're just good kids, and I'm so happy for him, his staff. I know how hard they're working, and let me tell y'all what he's been able to do and holding that group together and seeing those guys playing as hard as they're playing for that group, for that staff and him. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything like that. I've been around a long time, seen a lot of things happen. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything like that. And it's really, they're to be commended. And they're coached. Those kids ain't just out there playing, y'all. They're being coached. They're doing stuff that you do within a system and a way of life. And I'm really happy for those guys. So, yeah, it's kind of what you sign up for here at Texas. So,
Our final question will come from Tyler Feldman, KVU Sports.
Vic, the clock just struck midnight. When we talked on Monday, you mentioned the idea of taking naps.
Yeah.
After the result, a near 40-point win, were naps taken, and did they impact the game tonight?
And I don't know, Tyler. I don't know what they did. We had to shoot around, and it was late. We had a late shoot around. We had breakfast this morning. Y'all, I'd shown them so much film. Typically today we'd eat and we'd watch 30, 45 minutes film. I think I watched like 8 minutes. I'd shown them so much. I finally stopped watching film this afternoon and just went and had a good run. It was nice outside, and just to clear my head, because I mean sometimes you can just start manufacturing stuff when you keep looking at it, But I am worried about them getting out of here late. We're not going to get them up in the morning. We'll have breakfast in the morning late, on a brunch, and I hate it. We got to be over here for media at 1:20, and our practice time I think is at 2:15. So if I had my druthers, I'd probably not practice till tomorrow afternoon at 5 or 6. So I think our game time's now been established as 6 o'clock on Monday night, which is great. But we'll show up whatever time they tell us to show up. But I needed my kids to go home and go to bed. So.
Well, Coach, we know we'll see you tomorrow here back at the podium. And, of course,
Hey,
best of luck Monday's second
I have
round.
to commend these two right there. I love how they're dressed. They are
Agree.
looking good tonight.
Agree.
And hey, I appreciate that. Hey, you
I'm
guys
sure
are looking,
we know you noticed, Coach.
I
we know you did
They're looking
notice.
sharp. Tyler, I appreciate all you do at KVU for us and your coverage. Everybody in the room, appreciate your coverage. Danny, thanks for the article. Cedric, thanks for the article today in our paper. It doesn't go unnoticed. It's greatly appreciated, and your kind words. And we're just trying to be the best we can be, and appreciate you all acknowledging that. So thank you so much for your coverage and everybody in the room. And we'll see you tomorrow. Barb, thank you so much. You need to go and get some rest.
I will, Coach. I will do that.
All right,
yes,
praise
thank
the Lord
you.
and hook 'em horns.
All right, thank you again.
Thank y'all.
And as Coach mentioned, it has been confirmed that the game time on Monday evening is 6 p.m. Central. 6 p.m. Central. ESPN